Welcome, Wargamers, to another Mr. YouTube channel video, where today I'm going to be doing a quick sort of Star Wars Legion army showcase, if you like. Just what I've been up to is essentially in this lockdown, and how far I've progressed, and just basically showing off what's going to be on the channel in the future in some battle reports when we're finally allowed to play again. So yeah, this is everything I own minus the Clone Wars core set. So let's start off with the Rebel side. So obviously down in here we have Luke Skywalker, who's obviously from the core set. One of the first things I painted. Did him quite early on, actually, way before the lockdown. Yeah, really enjoyed him. Looking forward to. I used him in a couple of practice games when I got a few games in before it all went how it is now, shall we say. So yeah, I've got Luke Skywalker there, another commander behind him there in Han Solo. I'm really happy with how he came out, and obviously operative buddy Chewbacca there. Yeah, really happy with his fur, looking quite realistic, but if I do say so myself. Annoying little piece of trivia for him, that back bit there, where the back of his crossbow would be right around in here, was a... I couldn't work out where that bit went initially when I was putting it together, so I was like, I'll put it back in the box, so back for later, foolishly. And then after I painted it, I was like, that's what that bit's for. Now I can't find that bit. So yeah, it'll turn up one day, but if you look at it from here, this distance, it's not too bad. And then another commander, because I was going to do, or I am doing, a Rogue One theme, that's my priority, is Jyn Erso. And then the relatively new released Cassian Andor, who comes with obviously K2SO, and all three of those I'm really pleased with how they all came out. So I've got plenty of heroes going for the Rebel Force already. So one of the first things I bought on top of the core set was these Fleet Troopers. I bought these early last year, started painting them early last year, and finished them up in this lockdown. A lot of these are sort of quite quickly, not rush painted, but done quicker than I would normally have spent on them, just because I wanted to get them done. They're annoying me that I had them still there to do, so I wanted them finished. And then back to the core set, we have the two sets of rebel troops. Got a red group and a blue group. Got the AT-RT up the back there. Some Wookiee warriors, which I got for Christmas. Very cool. And my most recent purchase, which I haven't got around to painting yet, I've just primed it white, is the Airspeeder, which is very cool. So I'm definitely going for Rule of Cool with Legion. Not going competitive with it at all, just whatever looks most Star Warsy. And the Airspeeders are very Star Warsy, very cool. And then to carry on my Rogue One force, I have POW, Bistan, and the Rebel Pathfinders. Didn't even know that these guys had names for Rogue One, but yeah, I'll definitely use POW most of the time. He's really cool with the movie. Not that he does much, but yeah, aesthetically is really cool, straight out of the film. And the Pathfinder's poses are just awesome. So that is what I have for the Rebels. So moving on to the Galactic Empire, and starting with Vader, one of the easiest paint jobs you'll ever do. Probably second easiest, or actually it's probably as easy as it is Emperor Palpatine. Just on there, and then because I can't get the iPad past the door, I'm going to pick up Krennic because I'm really happy with how he came out. There he is. Considering how much white there is, I'm really pleased with how he looks. His face is... Fantasy Flight is starting to get faces right. Still can't do eyes, but that really looks like, same as... I think that really looks like Han Solo, Harrison Ford. Yeah, I think this looks like a awesome Krennic. So gonna do a Rogue One force at some point with him as well. I did have Imperial Death Troopers and Shore Troopers on order at some point from somewhere. I can't remember, Zatu Elements, something like that. And obviously it all got backdated and whatever because of all the pandemic or whatever. But that's no matter. Such is how it is. Something I ordered with the Airspeeder were my Royal Guards. They're the only things for Imperials that I haven't got to. I've got my Snow Troopers, who my wife said looked like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I did the first one, so I just went with it, and I thought it like it. Got the two sets of stormtroopers, got a black group and a blue group from the core set. The speeder bikes, who I've done with a more green sort of leathery camouflage effect, like Endor. And then finally, my favourite model in the range so far is Boba Fett. There, the operative. So again, got three commanders and operative for the Imperial, so slightly less for them. Clearly enjoying more of the rebel models, basically just buying what's cool and basically what's available at the moment, really. But yeah, just definitely going for the cool stuff to prioritise, with all my Legion minus the Clone Wars core set, which is in a box down there somewhere. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm sure I'll get that airspeeder painted up and shown to you soon, same as the Imperial Guard. And I do want to go through some of these profiles on the channel as well, perhaps theorising about lists I'll put them in, and perhaps more likely to be after I've used them in some battles against, I know Luke's interested, and Tom, so look out for them, quite possibly next year at this point. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and see you next time.